Toastmaster Vijay Ramah. Toastmaster Vijay Ramah, Deputy to District. Deputy to District, Toastmaster Vijay Ramah. Over to you.
Raise your hand if you're okay to choose leadership. Thank you. I do have an enigmatic news for you. You don't choose leadership. Leadership chooses you. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters, dignitaries, DTMs, fellow guests. From deputy to district, a leadership journey that I embarked in the past 2 years, and the lessons that I carry with me will be spread out today to my fellow friends in the room for the benefits of everybody embarking a leadership journey. It's all started with one phone call. And I was just 1 month joining TGIS Toastmasters. Vijay, our VP Education, Toastmaster Radhika, is on a break to continue her CA exam. Would you be interested to become a deputy of VP Education? And immediately I say, yes, let's do it. At that point, I don't even know what is VP Education. I wasn't not even prepared to be a VP Education or even prepared to even handle table topics. The fresh of me. But along the journey, from there, today, I'm proudly standing in front of you, climbing up a lot of journeys, and then being part of the district's committee team in the PQD, as well in the division team, holding some leadership positions. So let's forget the glory. What did I learn throughout this journey? First, leadership begins with people. So we think, especially my dearest ESCOM, leadership is all about meetings, spreadsheet, getting the DCP points and making sure you have full house of members. No, I realized it's about reading people. Every individual that I worked with along this journey has a separate way of a personality in working. Somebody wants things to be done fast, somebody takes their own time, somebody calls and cries telling their personal news to you, someone even don't even want to come to the meeting. How do you handle all that by actually being a people person? And for the benefit of the guest and the Toastmasters, I run a 360 evaluation survey. Thanks to all the 16 people who responded such a long, lengthy survey given by the Toastmaster International. And some of the excerpts of the surveys are being put in these yellow boxes that you'll be seeing from time to time. My second lesson, this is the hard hit on me. From people pleaser to purpose driven. If you know the Vijay, probably still some of it, I was very used to be a yes man. I easily say yes for everything just because I don't want to hurt. You want me to do this project? Yes. Vijay, can you order the food in today's meeting? Yes. Vijay, can you do the poster for this meeting? Yes. Vijay, can you be a volunteer in the area? Yes. Vijay, can you take part in the district? Yes, yes, and yes. Then at one point I realized this was taking out my energy, scavenging every other good qualities I could put into a purpose-driven deeds. And then I realized this quote. In fact, I shared this quote very recently. Why I was doing this? I wanted to make people happy. Then it hit hard. Vijay, if you want to make everyone happy, don't be a leader. Go sell ice cream. Right. So, but setting boundaries was one of my biggest learning. I started saying no to those small deeds and activities that probably drain out my energy and time. And to handle this, I also learned the art of delegation. Sometimes you can't completely say no since you have to do that. And there it comes. Delegation comes with empowerment as well, giving back to the society. So my 14-year-old niece was one of the person who actually made this poster. You know the posters that we use in Canva and all? So now I'm spilling out all the dark secret. So I do outsource this. In other words, I do delegate and teach them one and two. And as well, along the way, we took up youth leadership program, which is happening in Sharjah. So it's time for me to pass the mic. I started giving back, having education session and teaching these kids, the teenagers, about Toastmasters. And down the line, I also donated all my 21 trophies that I won over 2 years in all the levels to these kids, which gives a lot of purpose to me when I empower these kids. And my fourth learning, whenever there is a contest, whenever there is an open house, there is an immense amount of pressure that you go through. And you wanted to stay calm, problem solving under pressure. What I learned is to always to stay grounded, to find solution and still be calm. This I can't explain in theory. Ladies and gentlemen, please do take up a ESCOM role, especially as VP Education. You will know this by experience. And my best for the last, what I earned, the big lesson or the big part when I sit and reflect back, what I earned is not a triple DTM award or triple time winning district champion on the contest, DTAC. It's not about being the Toastmaster of the year or anything. It's more on earning the leadership family. The people that come and stay with you on all your ups and downs. So that's part of the program quality team and some others. So, ladies and gentlemen, when leaderships come to you, you may say yes to take it, even though you might know what you're facing, but also don't be the yes man to please people. Grace the opportunity since leadership chooses you. You don't choose leadership. Back to you, TM Modi.